Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight I have a nice little game in the Iowa that I think you guys are going to enjoy. So hopefully you guys stick around and watch this because it's going to be fun, man. I get myself into trouble early on and luckily for me the enemy just completely screws it up. So it's going to be fun. And it's not like my normal battleship replays where I just back off for the first 10 minutes. We're going to get up in there, and we're going to get ourselves into some trouble. So get ready. It's going to get interesting. So first thing I do is I check the thing, and I realize that I've got guys on my team that are in a platoon or division, and they are in destroyers, and they spawned on top of me. And it's domination. So initially I'm doing my normal wait, see what happens, because I don't like to get myself into trouble early. I put myself into trouble pretty quickly in this match, but you know, I still don't just sail straight ahead and get myself obliterated like some people do. Now the fact that I'm not spotted right now is kind of comforting to me, because generally speaking on this map especially, I'm spotted pretty quickly. And unfortunately for the enemy Iowa over there, he's doing exactly what I fear and what I don't do at the beginning of the match. Now, that being said, he's going to get extremely lucky right off the bat. And, wait for it. Okay. Not a bad hit. Looks like we didn't quite lead him enough. We still got a couple hits. 9,800 damage, 2 penetrations. And then he's going to run aground. Whoops. You know, we've all done it. And the last place that you want to be in a ship that's 900 feet long and known for being citadeled is broadside on and stopped. Wait for it. Pow! Gone! All his health belongs to me. 3 citadel hits in that volley, and he just got evaporated. That being said, I noticed there is a destroyer on my side, and he went out to the left. Now, I also have a battleship that was with me on this side, and he has charged straight in to Hell's Mouth. You guys know the backside of that area over there is just not good. We get another shot out on this Iowa, and once again, he gets so fortunate not to die here. We overshoot a lot of those instead of just absolutely killing him, which it should have done if we're real. Like, that would have most likely deleted him. And so he's going to get away for now. Or at least for the moment. I'm about to be loaded again. Are we going to test him? Come on. He's still giving me an easy angle for multiple penetrations. I might not citadel him. I could. I might not. But we're definitely possibly going to get... definitely possibly, Spartan? Really? Yeah. It's a thing. So, as you can see, my battleship friend is already dead. Because... you know, Iowa sailing straight into the devil's mouth with a destroyer. And he's no longer alive. Do you see why I hang back, guys? So, I pushed up because there was only the one Iowa that I saw over here. We really ruined his day. We knew that there was another battleship back there with that kid. And we have 2 destroyers here. So I'm moving up into a position. We've already got C. I'm moving up into a position to get some shots through the mouth of this pass between the 2 mountains. And the problem with this maneuver is I'm going to get caught. I didn't realize there was a second battleship directly out in front of me. You can see his last known is just out there ahead of me behind that smoke screen. And he's coming over to help. So then I'm going to get caught, and he just popped up on the map again. And you can see I'm tunnel visioning pretty hard here. I am not above making mistakes. Anybody who's watched my live streams can attest to this. I make a lot of mistakes. This Iowa here is making mistakes of his own because he is broadside on, just absolutely begging for it. Now, luckily for him, I didn't have the guns looking in his direction immediately. But we do get them on. We get the shots out, and... right now, going through my mind is, oh my god, I'm caught between an Iowa and I believe it was a Tirpitz that went the other way, plus a second Iowa, and I am just begging for deletion at this point. Now the Iowa turns his attention towards our Akatsuki, and you can see what happens. Just Akatsuki gets obliterated. That kind of dispersion from that close is devastating, even with armor piercing to destroyers. And we get some nice penetrations right through that superstructure. He takes a torpedo, takes 2 torpedoes, and now he has very little health. I am full health, he has very little health, and I know what's going through his mind right about now. So I'm going to test him. I want to see if he's going to try to ram me, because I know that low health battleships will always try to ram a full health battleship if they get a chance. So I'm getting nice penetrations. I know I'm going to win the match against him 1v1. But I need to play this right. I'm waiting for him to fire, and then I'm going to bow tank it and then turn immediately to starboard hard. There's the fire, and now I'm off. Okay, now I have to get out of his way. So we are turning hard to starboard and getting the heck away from him before he gets to enact his chance. Now, we're only 2 kilometers from him. This is not what you would call preferable. But I know that he had already fired, so I'm probably going to get my ship all the way to where he isn't going to citadel me before he gets loaded. And fortunately, just as he gets loaded, he fires and glances off the side of the ship. That was the best possible outcome for this in the end. That being said, we have a Colorado out there. Now, we're already at 97,000 damage. Like, we have put in work on our side of the map, taken most of the health from 2 separate Iowas. I noticed that our other destroyer has already launched torps, and this guy is not long for this world, so I quit even looking at him. Yes, he gets some nasty penetrations right through the rear of my ship, but that's why they give us heals, guys. You can take those sort of hits. You can't afford to give up 2 or 3 citadels, and you cannot afford to get rammed. That being said, you cannot afford to give up citadels. Goodbye. Get wrecked. Have a nice day. What is it with Colorados thinking they can take an Iowa broadside? It's just not worth your trouble, man. Your Colorado has too thick of armor to go broadside in front of battleships. You're going to be citadeled every single time. Colorado's is one of the easiest citadels you'll ever get. All you got to do, aim center of mass, so make sure your rounds land center and at the waterline. It's the easiest thing ever, and you will get usually multiple citadels if you can hit with any sort of consistency. The dispersion build Iowa, you see what happens to Colorado. Yesterday it was the Amagi that did it to him. Today, 3 citadels and down he goes. So, we've got another Colorado, and, wait for it, pow! He gets lucky, he doesn't get citadel. We hit a little too far to the rear. Now, a lot of your ships you actually want to aim towards the rear, like your Japanese battleships, very susceptible to being citadeled at the rear of the ship. And Vanguards now, with their buffed armor, the best place to citadel them. Also the rear of the ship. Tirpitz, same, rear of the ship. Trying to hit just below the rear guns, and you will have plenty of fun. And then we get some more good penetrations, taking our damage total already up to 160,000. And we are just cruising at this point. Problem is, this is the last guy alive. So while we have managed to absolutely riddle the enemy, our team has as well. So what could have been an absolutely epic game turns out to be another good or great game. I still have yet to cross that 200,000 barrier, but, you know, one of these days it's going to happen, right? Just like at 10,000 barrier. If I play World of Tanks enough with the Death Star, eventually I gotta pass 10,000. It just makes sense. 166,000 damage, though. Third on the team because, you know, 166,000 damage and 2 kills. Definitely third on the team. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. A little bit more action-packed, shorter match for sure. And if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.